I was listening to Ice Cube this morning. You better watch out. Hello, weary travelers. You've come to Santa Cruz to learn about the Bullit. That one's strange. Sorry, guys. Hello, welcome to the Bullit Rundown. I'm Sam, and this is everything you need to know about the Bullit. It's time to ditch your buddy's clapped out shuttle truck and get to the top of your favorite trail the fun way. Before we dive too deep into all the details, here are just some quick ones for you. The Bullit comes with a Bosch Performance CX line motor and a 600 watt-hour battery.
That was so good, except he said CX line.
God. All right, I'll hype myself up again. Line CX. What a weird way to word that, you know? Let me name all of your shit, Bosch. The Bullit comes with a Bosch Performance Line CX motor and a 600 watt-hour battery. It's 170 mils front and rear, MX wheels. All models are confirmed below 50 pounds, which is insane considering this is a big rig ready to attack anything. Now let's get into the latest Bosch Performance Line CX motor. It's much quieter, compact, and reliable. It's got 85 Newton meters of torque for now. Well, it says in there we can't explicitly say it, but we can hint to it. I'm hinting, bro. With 4 power modes and a walk mode and the ability to adjust all those power deliveries in the Bosch Flow app, you'll be able to make your ride feel exactly how you want it to. All of this is interfaced with a wireless controller and speed sensor for a clean cockpit and a nice look. Bringing it back to the battery, it's 600 watt hours. It's the same battery we used in the Volvo. Now you may be thinking, why not a larger battery? Why not an 800 watt battery? Why not a 1000 watt battery? Well, we tried them. What we were going for here wasn't just a bigger battery, it was a bigger, better ride feel. If that's still not enough for you, you can get a Power More range extender from Bosch, which is an extra 250 watt hours that's bolted directly into the frame. This bike is oddly good at sessioning that big jump that you haven't been ready to hit. So you have all the travel in the world to case the shit out of the top of that lip, but it gets you back to the top much easier and less out of breath. So when you go to case it again, you can just take the hit there rather than in the climb. So who is this bike for? Maybe you're a high performance athlete and you're looking for a downhill training machine, or you're just exploring some free ride lines in your local area. On top of that, maybe you're the local shredder going after those KOMs and you need to go bigger and faster. This is gonna be the bike for you. Millimeters matter, we say it time and time again. And the Bullit, on top of that, the traction is just insane. Try to break it loose, it just won't let go.
Do we want to say it's impossible to break traction on?
No, I think that was a bit of an overstatement.
That might be a bit too hyperbolic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
No, I appreciate it, bud. Yeah. That's what you're here for, make me feel humble. Cool. Just rip my words away. Now let's talk about the Bullit. It's for the rider who's seeing the unridden line, wants that first descent, or wants run after run of the gnarliest, most progressive trails out there. It's essentially a downhill bike with a built-in chairlift. It's unparalleled once you start pointing this thing downhill. It's the bike that gives you the confidence to ride the most boundary-pushing stuff, no excuses. This bike is the sound of an explosion when you get on it. It blows your mind away because you can just go down all the trails. All right, let's talk numbers, because I'm sure some of you are getting ready to talk in the comments about how we got it all wrong. But before you do, let me try to break it down for you. The Bullit comes in sizes small through XXL. And here's the kicker, they have proportional geometry. This means the rear center grows as the sizes increase. So every rider gets the same handling characteristics throughout the entire size run. Keep in mind that all sizes, including the small, come with MX wheels. Okay, we're not done there. I'll get a little more in depth here and we're gonna use the size large as reference. Now let's get started with the reach. It's 480 millimeters in the high setting and 477 millimeters in the low. It's long enough to let you settle into the cockpit and feel stable, but short enough that you can still throw the bike around when you need to. Bullit has the slackest head tube angle we've ever put on a bike designed to be pedaled. At 63.3 degrees, that's insanely slack. And it's paired with our steepest effective seat tube angle at 78.4 degrees, so that means it'll climb whatever you point it at comfortably. Now let's talk wheelbase. It's a whopping 1,280 millimeters in the size large. But here's the thing, that wide wheelbase combined with our steep seat tube angle make this bike super capable at going uphill and downhill, and it's quite comfortable doing so. If you've been paying attention, you might have noticed that I've been referring to a high and a low setting. This is in particular referring to our Geo flip chip. But we also have a progression flip chip. And the cool part is both of these can be adjusted independently to fine-tune your ride. Let's break it down. Call me Wreck-It Ralph. Starting with our progression flip chip, this adjusts your suspension feel. And in the low setting, you get top-end responsiveness. It starts supportive off the top and feels consistent through the mid-stroke. This is ideal for bigger pedal days where efficiency and support are key, and you're chasing a more nimble feeling when you start pointing it downhill. Switch to the high progression setting, and you'll notice a lot more forgiveness. It prioritizes bump beating plushness, making it ideal for the days in the steeps or on just generally rougher terrain. All this takes all the strain out of some of those big hits, so when you get home, you can still mow the lawn and moan just a little bit less before you stand up. Now let's talk about the Geo flip chip. This adjusts your bike's geometry. In the low setting, your head tube angle slackens by about 0.3 of a degree, and your bottom bracket drops about 4 millimeters. This creates a more aggressive yet stable handling feel. That's slower steering with a lower center of gravity. Flip it to the high setting, and you get a quicker steering feel and a bit higher bottom bracket. This is great for technical terrain where agility is crucial. The beauty of these independent flip chips is it lets you fine-tune your bike to match the trails you ride. Now, let's dive into suspension, because this is where the Bullit truly shines. We know this system works well. It's been validated, except we turned it up to 11 with the Bullit. So now you're probably wondering, well, how does this damn thing ride, Sam? Just tell me how it rides. Okay, we're getting there right now. More cuts. It's Gen Z. We cut it like crazy. Cut. Every word's cut. Well, when you are ripping through chunder, it stays super active, even under braking.
It's amazing you're able to remember when you're fucking off.
That's right, you get really good braking performance without sacrificing any composure. Because the Bullit is an e-bike, our test team was able to focus even more on its descending capabilities. The pedal assist nature means you don't have to worry as much about climbing efficiency, so we dialed in the suspension so you can dominate in the downs. The bike stays stable, even through big hits, so you can just push it that much harder. Between the Bullit and Fox's new X2, it delivers a buttery smooth performance that's both responsive and plush. And for those who love to tinker, there's tons of room to try out a bunch of options. So whether you're charging through rock gardens, railing turns, or sending it off drops, the Bullit is here to keep you planted, stable, and in control. Hardware. Let's talk about hardware. First and foremost, it comes with our lifetime guarantee for both the frame and the bearings. Like all of the hardware in our bikes, it's designed to be easy to work on, durable, and replaceable. So here's how we made all of that happen. We have call-out axles on 2 of our pivots for a secure and rattle-free connection. Replaceable threads at the chainstay, seatstay, and shock mounts so you can keep everything in top shape without wrecking your frame. It comes with 4 oversized bearings and an axle at the chainstay pivots to hold everything together for maximum strength and reliability. And as you saw in the Vala, it's a one-piece bridge link that adds chassis stiffness and protects the shock from side loads. 5mm Allen key broaches throughout make bolt checks fast and easy. Every detail on the Bullit has our core Santa Cruz principles in mind. The bike is durable, dependable, and made to last. Whether you're wrenching on it at home or sending it on the trails, it's going to keep up with you, no questions asked. Let's address the elephant in the room. At first glance, both of these bikes probably look pretty similar to you, but it's like comparing the Bronson to the Nomad or a Porsche Dakar to a trophy truck. They're both super capable, but designed to excel in very different environments. Let's start with the Vala. This is your 160, 150mm true trail experience with the added bonus that it's an e-bike. It's a little playful, a little lighter, a little snappier than the Bullit. It eats bumps for breakfast, but compared to the Bullit, it might run out of travel a little bit sooner. So who is the Vala for? It's perfect for that supercharged enduro rider or someone looking for a true trail experience on an e-bike. Turn that off. Scripts off. This is Sam now. Let me sum this up for you in terms that have nothing to do with bikes at all. If these were breakfast items, the Vala is like avocado toast. It's super tasty and gets the job done, but the Bullit is much more like a Monster and a Marlboro Red. Gets you out of bed, gets you moving with no bullshit in between. Maybe you're getting to the end of this video and thinking, man, the Bullit has a little bit too much travel. go check out the Vala. It's a little more all around and ready to test out all of the waters. Now maybe you're thinking both of those bikes seem a little too heavy. Let's put you on the Heckler SL. Still an e-bike, just a bit lighter. Or maybe you clicked on this video by accident and you don't want an e-bike at all, the Nomad's for you. The Bullit, on the other hand, is the bike that lets you go bigger, be bolder, and tackle the most extreme terrain with the most confidence. And that is it on the Bullit. Thanks for joining me for this rundown. If you have any more questions, please go check out our website or reach out to our Rider Sport team. We're super happy to help you out. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Send us pictures of your dogs, please. Yeah, right? Yeah, I got it all.
Yeah.
I blacked out for a second.
Wait, where am I? What are these lights?
Not another dark room. Okay. Bob? Okay.